Welcome to Get the Facts, the program that provides you with information on government's policies and initiatives. I'm your host, Theodore Henry. Today we're discussing a digital economy for Jamaica, where micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises are empowered to include digital transformation in all aspects of their businesses through the Digital Jamaica project. For this discussion, we have with us Mr. Harold Davis, Deputy Chief Executive Officer at the Jamaica Business Development Corporation, JBDC, to tell us about the project. Mr. Davis, welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
All right, let's jump into getting some facts.
Sure.
Now, to start, I like the definition at the start. The Digital Jamaica project, what is it?
All right, so
and why is it? Yes.
Well, Jamaica has committed to moving its economy into a digital economy, yeah?
Okay.
And that is one of the commitments from our government. So the Digital Jamaica project supports that initiative basically by providing 9.5 million euro of funding towards support directed to the ICT sector, education sector, and the MSME sector. Basically pushing along the government's agenda for digital economy.
Okay. So we're transforming these sectors to make more use of digital processes, products.
All of the above. All of the above. Digital literacy, starting right there. Digital availability and accessibility is a major issue as well. Yeah. And basically the world has become a digital space. For Jamaica to participate in the global economy, we have to move to have our country digitally enabled.
Right. It's about finding and keeping our space.
Don't it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You mentioned the euros. What's the figure again of the funding?
The complete funding is 9.5 million euro.
Where's that from?
From the EU.
From the EU?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, your work at the JBDC, and we're focusing on MSMEs for a bit, right? And I'm curious about this. And we have heard a lot about this transformation, and always the statement comes data-driven.
Absolutely.
So what's the data saying about the MSMEs and their readiness to not just adopt new tools, but transform the entire way they do business?
Right. Well, as you know, JBDC is a data-driven organization. We don't make a move unless we do our data analysis. We go in the marketplace and see exactly what's going on.
Right.
So we did a survey. Yeah.
Okay.
We did a survey to assess the existing situation in our economy for our MSMEs. And what we found was that there were varying levels of readiness of our MSMEs. The figure pointed to a 33% of MSMEs who actively are aware of the benefits of digitalization and digital transformation and actively use that.
Right.
Now, to be honest, 33% is very modest. It's way below what we would want to see, with our MSMEs. Quite frankly, I want to see upwards of 80% of our MSMEs. Yes, man. We have to be audaciously ambitious.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? Because the world, as I said before, has transformed into a digital space. Right. And for our MSMEs, in order for you to do business, both locally and globally, soon it's not a nice to have. It will be a need to have your digitally transformed operations, So it's very important. But unfortunately, or it's not even unfortunately, but it is what it is. 33% of our MSMEs, and those who utilize they express their comfort level in terms of the utilization of digitalization and digital products. Of that 33%, really most persons have a presence on social media, Instagram, your Facebook, and things of that nature. And not a lot of them are using the digital solutions to really transform the belly of the organization in terms of their processes and your supply chain management and your financial transactions and things of that nature.
Pretty much the whole thing.
Pretty much the whole thing. So we have a little ways to go, to be honest. You know what I mean? But the data is what it is. And our ambition is to move that needle to a point where a significantly higher level of our MSMEs are aware and cognizant and utilizing and leveraging the digital tools and economy to their benefit.
All right, we're heading to a break shortly, but I think we have a little time, so I want to hear. You're talking about that 33% that are there. That leaves us with what, 67, a balance of 67?
Thereabout.
So JBDC shows up, right,
Yeah.
for this 67. What happens in that business? Give me a case study.
Well, first of all, JBDC is about general transformation of your business, making sure that your business moves into the space of being globally competitive and whatever that requires.
Okay.
So the first thing that we do is do a robust 360 assessment of your business.
No one size fits all.
No one size fits all, and a recognition that the digital transformation, the digital tools, let's start there, are tools that enable the maximization of your value proposition to your customer.
So the tools are not the end themselves. I have the tools, I've done the work. The tools help.
No, the tools help. Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. And you absolutely have to be engaging your tools. But the first thing you ask the question about what JBDC does.
Right.
The first thing is to assess your business where it's at and to determine whether or not there is a business model that makes sense for you and you are delivering on that value proposition to your company. And if you're not, because that is what in turn gets you the wealth and gets you the sustainability and gets you the ultimate success of your business.
Right.
If you're not, let's then assess where you are in terms of all of the aspects of your business. And in that assessment of that business health, we look at your digital competence and where is that. So it's a 360 assessment, you know what I mean? Including, especially now, including the whole business of your digital status. Where are you? What are your digital tools that are using? Are there solutions that you can inculcate in your business processes that will make your process better?
Right.
But the point though, the ultimate thing is delivering on that value proposition in your business model that defines success for you.
It's like a free business consultation. How long would this take on average?
Well, it depends. Because we don't do the business. You are the entrepreneur, you know.
Okay.
So you have to put your commitment on the table as well. And it depends on where you are in the continuum, you know.
Right.
When we go in, we do an assessment to determine where you are on the continuum, whether you're at the micro level, whether you're at that stage, or are you at the incubator level, or are you at the accelerator level, or are you at the... So we tier our clients based on the assessment, and then we customize a suite of products and services, including the digital products and services, to make sure we move you from point A to point B, where point B represents growth and internationalization.
Got it. Have to jump in here. Fascinating conversation. We want to learn more about the training and the technical support interventions of MSMEs, but we're going to take a quick break right now. This is Get the Facts. Please don't go anywhere.
Carbon monoxide poisoning is a silent but deadly threat, especially when using generators and other fuel-burning devices. Here's how you can keep your home and family safe. Never use a generator, grill, camp stove, or other gasoline, propane, natural gas, or charcoal burning devices inside a home, garage, or any partially enclosed area. Keep these devices outdoors, away from doors, windows, and vents that could allow carbon monoxide to come indoors. For your cooking gas stoves, always ensure they are well ventilated by using an exhaust fan or opening windows to allow fresh air to circulate and prevent carbon monoxide buildup. Simply opening doors and windows or using fans may prevent CO buildup in the home. Carbon monoxide can't be seen or smelled, but it can rapidly lead to full incapacitation and death. If you start to feel sick, dizzy, or weak while using a generator, get to fresh air right away. Do not delay. Install CO alarms in central locations on every level of your home and outside sleeping areas to provide early warning of carbon monoxide accumulation. Test the batteries frequently and replace them when needed. If the carbon monoxide alarm sounds, move quickly to a fresh air location outdoors or by an open window or door. Protect your home and loved ones from carbon monoxide poisoning. Stay safe and be aware.
Welcome back to Get the Facts. We're talking about the Digital Jamaica Project with Mr. Harold Davis, Deputy Chief Executive Officer at the Jamaica Business Development Corporation, JBDC. Earlier, we were on to some of the targeted interventions for MSMEs. And Sir Davis, I want to pick up right there because we've heard three buzzwords. Let me make sure I get them right. Digitization, digitalization, and digital transformation.
Yes.
All of them started digital, and somebody might be wondering, oh,
what are we talking about?
Do I need all three?
Right. So what it is really, if you look at it as phases in your digital journey.
Right.
Yeah. Digitization is the first level, let's call it the first phase. And that is about converting your analog processes to digital processes. And it looks at things like, is your business ready for digitization? What exactly do you need to be focused on? Do you need to be thinking about the mindset of your team using digital products and things of that nature?
Right.
You know, so it's the first kind of phase, let's call it that. Yeah. Digitalization now, it is the utilization of appropriate tools now. So it's when you get into what tools are mostly appropriate for me. There are several tools, tools that are involved in e-commerce, for e-commerce,
right.
Tools that are involved in your supplier management, tools that are involved in your HR management of your organization, all
right.
your inner workings and your efficiencies of your organization. There are tools that are involved there. What tools are appropriate and make sense for you and the stage of and this type of business that you're at? Digital transformation is when you look at transforming the whole business, moving the business model of your business around what digital solutions you're going to provide. So it's a kind of systemic kind of movement of your business. You know what I mean? When you're talking about the transformation of your business. I often say that digital transformation is not so much about the digital. It's about the transformation of your business using digital technologies.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's about moving that mindset, moving that shape of your business model. You might mean tweaking your value proposition, utilizing your business, your digital tools.
So mindset, if I can layman terms this, mindset, tools, how we operate. Totally.
Nice.
Get it right?
Nice. Can I use that?
Of course. Of course. But tell me something. Somebody's wondering. I can feel it in the back of my head. Somebody's wondering. What does it mean for Jamaica's MSMEs to become fully digital? Does it mean everybody going to operate online? All the stores going lock? You know?
Now, that's an excellent question because ultimately, like I said in the first section, your success as a business is determined by your specific ability to deliver on your value proposition for your client.
Right.
So it starts with your customer and determining what your customer needs and the value proposition that you propose to provide.
Yes.
So it means then, and your customers, as we had discussed off here, are going into a digital world and are experiencing digital solutions left, right, and center.
Right.
So it means that your customers' needs are being transformed themselves as we speak.
Perhaps independent of your business.
Independent of your business, and that's exactly the point. Because just think about pre-COVID and post-COVID, how things have changed in terms of what customers are demanding of you. your ability to adapt your business model and your business shape and your business solutions to meet those changing needs will determine ultimate success. Yeah? So I don't want to answer the question to say that you're going to transform your customers, or your job is to be able to deliver on success for your business by being able to deliver on your value proposition to your customer. So it's unique.
Online,
it's unique.
offline,
you need to
wherever it
understand,
takes.
if your customer is a person that goes on to Coronation Market every Saturday religiously, they're not shopping online.
Right, that's a habit.
That's a habit. That's how their mother do it. That's how their sister do it. That's how they do it, because it's an experience for them. It's an experience for them to go down to Curry and basically just mingle with what all of what's happening there. That experience. If that is your customer, you going online not going to supply that customer.
But that also doesn't negate the fact that you can be helped by digital tools.
But of course, because your financial transaction, I expect for you to have a swipe card machine down there. I expect for you to be managing your suppliers who supply you with the grown provision from a database that you manage through your CRM, for instance.
Loud and clear.
You understand?
Loud and clear.
But your customer is wants the experience of coming down and mingling with the Curry experience downtown. So in delivering that product to the customer, that part's not going to change. So it's ultimately determined by what makes sense for your business and your value proposition.
Sir Davis, I think that was an excellent case study to really blow this thing open, to show us what it means for us to become fully digital.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that. And I was going to ask you about if the customers are ready for the digital transformation, but I think you answered
We answered that. Just check the customer before COVID and check the customer now. It's a different customer completely.
Right, and you used a term when we were having our pre-talk, convenience economy.
Yes.
That's what people expect.
Well, people are in the convenience economy big time now because of how the world has been trending. The world has been trending towards a convenience economy. I want what I want, when I want, how I want, where I want, and at the price that I want it.
Even if I have the habit of physically going down
even if I have the habit. So ultimately that convenience economy is going to change the habits and behaviors of your consumer even more than it has already changed. It's continuously changing. And obviously now with the advent of things like AI, it's going to be even changing more and changing even more rapidly.
Right. All right, we're in the end game now, and I just want to hear a bit more about JBDC. I understand that you guys had a summit and a showcase first week of September.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about that.
Well, that was a fascinating experience, an amazing experience, overwhelming almost. And for that, we were exposing our ecosystem to what the project was about and what the project was about to do, and that's embark on the intense training and upskilling of our MSMEs over the next 2 years, 2,700 MSMEs. That's the target.
That's our, sorry to interrupt, that's our timeline and our target.
Absolutely.
2 years, 2,700.
Yes,
Got it.
That's it. But it was more than that. It was about bringing together an ecosystem around the idea of transforming our MSMEs and our business community digitally. So we had suppliers of digital products there. We had government agencies there. We had 900 entrepreneurs registering to be there. Actually, 600 plus attended. You know what I mean? So it was the whole bringing together of that ecosystem and energizing and stimulating that ecosystem towards the whole end of being a digital economy fueled by our MSMEs getting there, and it did that. The summit did that. So it provided that space to promote the project, but it also provided that energize. I mean, we have gotten correspondences from all walks of the ecosystem after that, excited about the prospects of partnering with JBDC. That's great, but partnering towards moving the needle for our digital economy, for our MSMEs. So that was exciting for us, and it happened.
Yeah. Have to ask this one. All right, so 27,000 MSMEs. That was
2,700.
2,700, right. All right, wow, 27,000. 2,700, 2 years.
Yes.
Digital transformation. They're at different stages of their digital journey. JBDC has the resources it needs.
Well, the commitment is to upskill 2,700 MSMEs, to train them, to let them know what we're talking about, having them understand where they're at in their journey, same digitalization, digital transformation, having them understand the tools. And of that 2,700, 500 of them to be digitally transformed. The project also will deliver on providing resources for 500 MSMEs to acquire solutions towards their digital transformation.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's an ambitious task, but we're up to it.
JBDC is up to the task.
And we're strategically, but we like JS, we're strategically partner.
All right, sir. Listen, this is the last 2 seconds of the interview. 2 seconds, directly to the audience. What's your final word?
My final word is that digital transformation is no longer a nice to have. It's a need to have. You need to be looking at transforming your business, no matter what size, no matter what sector you're in, to be a part, to play a role in a digital world. That's the only way, ultimately, your business will move to that stage of internationalization and continued success. So I encourage all MSMEs watching, take part, come be a part of this journey with us as we seek to move that needle and make us into a digital economy.
Absolutely. And on that note, we end our conversation for today. Fantastic conversation about the program that's transforming Jamaica towards a digital economy. Now, this has been Get the Facts. Our guest was Mr. Harold Davis, Deputy Chief Executive Officer at the Jamaica Business Development Corporation. And I've been your host, Theodore Henry. Until next time.